we celebrate and remember the Tuesday before Jesus was crucified. Why is this important? What happened this day, and how does it affect the life of the everyday believer? So it is very worthy to know there's a number of things that happened today, but three main events really stand out in my mind. Number one, the cursing of the fig tree. Number two, the chasing of the money lenders, or money changers as you would say, from the temple. And number three, the Olivet Discourse. Now, if you were to go through the Synoptic Gospels, it could leave you a little bit confused what happened when exactly. But a good way to look at today, you can go at Mark 11, you can go at Matthew 21, you can go at Matthew 24, and you would find the three events that I'm speaking about enlisted there with great details. So probably according to chronological order, the first big thing that happened today was the cursing of the fig tree. And as many of you all know that story, he was going into the city. He saw the fig tree with lots of leaves, but there was no fruit. Now, the way that a fig tree would work normally, there would be fruit and then you would see the leaves. So what he really cursed was the unproductivity and the unfaithfulness and the fake of it. It looked, it appeared, it seemed like it could give him what he needed, but it really wasn't there. And it's a message to us Christians on the everyday level that this is not about how we look, this is not about how we talk, this is not about how we seem. Our heart is really what matters. Our posture towards the Lord, our posture towards others, the evidence and the fruit of our life. That is what the Lord judges. So that is the part we need to get right. You could fool everybody, but you can't fool Jesus. Get your heart right. That's the lesson there in the story of the fig tree. The other thing that happens is when he goes into the temple, he sees these money lenders, these money changers. And yes, they had made a business place out of the house of the Lord, which was not taken lightly by him, because the Lord's house is supposed to be a house of prayer, not a house of business. And not only were they turning it into a house of business, but Jesus' exact words were that they had turned it into a den of thieves, because they were robbing people in the prices of the sacrificial animals. Also at that time, because you could have paid your taxes there, if you were coming from a foreign land, a different place, you would bring a type of coin for tax that would not be accepted. So it would be almost like a foreign exchange type of business transaction, and they were also robbing the people in that regard. Now, Jesus did not lose his temper as many teach, because even though he was fully man, he was fully God. He did not lose his temper. He didn't have a hissy fit. He judged, chastised, and rebuked the situation to remind us that yes, bad business practices are wrong. Yes, robbing people is wrong. But even more so, that the house of the Lord is a house of prayer. It is not a place of anything else. It's not a place of bad business. It's not a place to rob people. It's not a place to cheat people. And that also goes back to the same lesson as the fig tree. It's all about the heart. It is all about the true condition of your heart. And believe me, friends, if you do not get right with the Lord, there will be a day and a time of judgment for you. So get right with the Lord today. The third very important thing that happened today is the Olivet Discourse, where he discussed the signs of the end of days, the signs of the things that would happen before his coming. Now is the time to accept Jesus. We are living in the birth pain time. We are living in the time leading up to the coming of the Lord. So get your heart right today.